Hello, beautiful people. This is me. I'm your host, and today I'm gonna share and show you few products from uh, Wet n Wild, which are newer to me. So stay tuned. On my face, I have few items from Wet n Wild. The first one, it's not new, but it's not new to the market, but it's new to me. That's their BAREFOCUS Tinted Hydrator, Tinted Skin Veil with, and this is interesting, hyaluronic acid and squalane. So both of those ingredients are hydrating. All three, you're getting 27 ounce, which is 0.9 ounce. Uh, it's less than an ounce. Here we go. This all free perfectum delivers hydrating benefits because of the hyaluronic acid and squalane. Hydrating benefits in a buildable sheer to medium tint for a flawless, softly luminous complexion. Hyaluronic acid and plant delivered squalane help promote healthy looking supple moisturized skin. On my face I have primer from Revlon, and now I'm gonna apply the moisturizer, not the moisturizer, the tint. Okay, so I have this in a shade light Clair. Let me grab a sponge. So let's see how it's gonna apply, and I'm gonna do half of my face, and then I'm gonna apply for the other half. I watch many videos and so far people like it. If anything, it's one of those skin tints or moisturizer with color. I forgot how you call them. I'm gonna be keep thinking about it. Either way, let me just grab a mirror, see if I blend well. Huh. Alright, so in here I have a friend, obviously didn't cover because it has a light coverage. Tinted moisturizer, that's what I meant. So this thing gives you a light coverage. So yes, it's gonna cover tiny bit, but you still can see your skin through. So in reality, there is not really too much difference. So let me apply to this side of my face as well. If anything, I will say this is more for no makeup days, when you wanna cover a little bit, but you don't wanna look like a mask. I have the hydrator all over my face, and as you can see, it is really yellow on me. Maybe I can try to blend it to match my neck, but yeah, I don't think it really matters because even though this one it's light, it still look kind of dark on me. But let me move with the rest of the makeup. Oh, so let me do a little bit closer. What I did, it's a tinted hydrator, so yeah, it's gonna give you a little bit of tint, but it's not gonna cover as much as a foundation. So this is more for like a no makeup days. I just apply the Revlon concealer in shade 010 Vanilla, and you can see for yourself that the color, okay, like this one has pink undertone, and obviously it's way lighter than this one. So right there you can see the difference within shades. So I would say this is geared more towards neutral and warm undertones. This has a texture of a moisturizer, so yes, the claim are true. Medium, light to medium coverage, I know with the medium part, possible it's only light. Unless you have neutral or warm skin tone, then yes, this can look way better on you, and possible you can build her up for the medium coverage. But on my first skin, yeah, this product, it's too yellow, so even if I'm gonna build it up, it's not gonna be looking good. If you watch my videos, you know that I enjoy the Wet n Wild Photofocus Loose Powder. This is like a magic in a powder. After you use it, it gives you almost like a airbrush effect. That's their translucent, comes in a huge container, which is 20 grams. Besides this one, they have a couple other colors. One of them was the banana powder, but I didn't know how it's gonna look on my skin, So I was putting away buying it. However, and this is the best part, that's the regular size. They have a mini version of it. So this is 20 grams, this is 5 grams. So it's 1/4 of what's in the regular container. And it's the same thing, luceric powder, banana, comes, oh wow. Either way, there is a sifter, and as you see for yourself, too much powder fell out, and also I took out the sticker, but it's finally melt. It's like, if I can compare this, it has like a texture of a flower, and no, it doesn't smell. Let's see if I can maybe. A couple years ago, banana powder was having a hype. Makeup artists were using to apply underneath the eyes to set up the concealer. So I was like, why not? If I like it, I can use it up. If not, it's a small container, so I'm not really losing too much. Is their highlight. So in here there are two shades. It's more peachy and like a no, silvery pink. So I'm gonna go for the more peachy one. Since it's Wet n Wild, you have to be really careful because you know that their highlights are very pigmented and they can give you a punch. I already apply a cream blush, that's why my cheeks are so red. But yeah, just go with the highlight. Ooh. Oh wow. Ooh. And the hair all over. Come on. Mm-hmm. Yes. You can make the highlight look very natural or make a statement with it, but if you do decide to go with the statement form, you're gonna be glowing from like far, far, far away. Now, let me try something new to me. That's their banana powder. When you take the stopper off, yeah, the powder just falls. But either way, so that's the way how it looks after you're gonna remove it. Let's see what kind of a magic this product has. I do enjoy the Wet n Wild loose powders because they perform almost like high-end products, but for a fraction of a price, and they make your skin look silky smooth. They give you almost like an airbrush effect. Let me take it around my eyes. So I'm gonna prepare for the eyeshadows, but also set up the concealer. Okay, let me look to the mirror and like, you know what? It did smooth out the skin, so that's kind of neat. For the eyes, I'm gonna go with the Always Naked palette, which it become more and more popular. And if I can just open this thing, here we go. So you have variety of many colors. So you have matte, shimmers, and glitters. I'm not gonna even touch glitters because let's say you don't want to touch glitters or they watch enough reviews to know that, but let's go with the mattes and the light shimmers. And what can I do in here? I'm gonna apply this shade underneath my brows. They are pigmented, so that's one thing which you have to keep in mind. I'm gonna go with this one all over my lid and possible one of the darker shades in my crease. The shadow, it is pigmented, but it also gives you a nice payoff, so I'm not gonna complain about it. I didn't put any eyeshadow primer. If you will, you will have a bigger effect, or I should say the color could be more intense, but even without anything, I'm like, it still looks good. Okay, so I have on me two shades. So you have the light color underneath the brows and the light shimmer on my lids. And in reality, it could just stay like this, two shades and good to go. I'm gonna apply darker shades to give some definition to my eyes. And yeah, of course, you have to be very careful because it's Wet n Wild, so we know the shades is gonna be pigmented. I'm gonna use the dark shade as an eyeliner. Okay, and it does a good job. I'm gonna go back to the lid shade and fix the eyes. I'm gonna apply this shade in the corners to open up the eyes, and then I'm gonna finish up the light shade. It wasn't a good idea because on the camera, yeah, it looks pretty, but if I get closer, you can see the glitter in the corner of my eyes. So yeah, that's not pretty. Either way, let me finish the rest of my face. Two more items left. First one is their Highlighten Wet n Wild Hello Blushlighten in shade, okay, it's Mega Glow Highlighting Blink. Okay, and you're getting 10 grams, which is a lot because you're gonna have 5 grams per each. So you have two shades, two colors. So you have like a purplish pinky and then the peachy one. And if you're familiar with, okay, that's the pink one. If you're familiar with wet and white highlights, you know they're gonna give you a punch. Besides this one, they have more, I would say, yellow and goldish. Either way, there is another one. I just took this one because of this shade. And yes, this is a heavy swatch, but that's the one which I have on my cheeks. So technically, you can make it work. So the last item is their palette, Always Naked. Besides this one, they have another one. I think it's Always Blushing. So this one, those are the browns. The other one are the pinks. I decided to go with this palette. This been out for a little bit, so you can watch many reviews. Glitters, don't even bother. The color in the palette, that's the color which you're gonna have on your eyes. Because they are pigmented, I will say be careful when you apply it, because yes, there will be really pigmented. And the shimmery shades like this one, this is nice. But if I'm gonna show you the glitter one, believe me, you're not gonna like it. Let me show you the other side with the glitter. Yeah, you can hear it. Yeah, you can tell. Here we go. You see how glittery? It's like a pressed glitter. That's what it is. Let me show you the dark one as well. So here we go. And okay, so that's the dark one. That's the glitter. Yeah, it's a straight glitter, so don't even bother. Wet n Wild has products which I like and some which I don't. So in here I have 4 things, and what I can tell you about them: the Tinted Hydrator, it's not bad. You can easily use that if you don't want to have a full face of makeup, but you still want to make your skin look even. But it doesn't come in many shades, so you have to be careful because it's geared towards warm skin tone. If I'm gonna use it, possible. If something, maybe I can mix it with a lightened foundation, or if I'm gonna get darker during the summer, that's when I can applying it again. But for it now, I'm gonna put it to the side. The banana powder, similarly as their original powder, I do like it. With the yellowish tint, I will have to figure out. I do like the texture of the powder. If it does something to my skin, I'm not sure. Like obviously, it make my skin look way prettier. But for right now, where are you at? I'm gonna stick with this one, or as it's gonna be similar as with the hydrator, I'm gonna use it during the summer. More items left. First is their highlight, and obviously this side I'm not gonna use it because I'm gonna look like a Christmas tree. I'm gonna shine for like 5 miles away, but I can still go with the more peachy one because I can still apply it to my skin. Why? Because it's like a peachy pink, so it easily blends with my skin tone. So at least I can use half. So at least I'm gonna be using half of the highlight. And then with the palettes, let me open it for you so you can see it. Come on. Come on, you. All right, so you're getting 16 shades, which is a lot. However, the glittery shades, or at least this one, don't even touch it because it's not worth it. The dark shades are really, really pigmented. I don't know if you can see it, but I did some more swatches. And now I have no primer, no nothing. And yes, they do blend beautifully. I like that you have variety of colors. In the first row, you have lightened shades, so you can use them underneath your brows or in the corner of your eyes. However, this shade, I will say skip it because I use it in the corner of my eyes and I have a bunch of glitter. Then the two middle rows, you can either use that as a blending shade or on your lids. And then the last row, you have a bunch of dark shades, so you can either use it in your crease or use it as an eyeliner. So yes, you can create 1, 2, or 3 eyeshadow looks using only one palette. So yes, I do enjoy the palette and definitely I'm gonna recommend, but stay away from the shimmers. My overall opinion about the product which I just used, the hydrator, if you are neutral to warm skin tone, you're gonna like it. Banana powder, to be find out, but so far I do like it. The highlight, if you like some bling bling on your face, you're gonna enjoy it. Unless you are similar to me, then you're gonna use only half. And then the palette, come on, open up. And then the palette, yes, it is nice. Just watch for the shimmers. That was a short overview of 4 Wet n Wild products newer to me. Hopefully you enjoy it, and I see you next time.